Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2. In the last part we finished the Dark Story. In this part we're going to go back and pick up some things we missed. And then we're going to take on the hero story. Starting off with City Escape. I would do 100 rings, but the fact is I can actually get 100 rings done before I reach the area with the power-up we're going for.
Right, and the power-up we're going for this episode is, well, for this stage, is the magic hands. Oh, by the way, I am Nekauzu, forgot to say that.
Ow. I forgot, on that same platform, there's some 20 ring capsules. On the left side. And... Are you serious?
Are they seriously cock-blocking you?
That fucking spray. Magic hands are right here. Also, there aren't 5 rings down here. Go figure. Okay, go away. That's the magic hands.
The flame ring.
Which is good for absolutely nothing.
I don't even know why they included it for Shadow.
You can actually light dash into that spot if you have a light dash. And because I don't have a light dash, I get to show this off. So yeah, there's we deliberately skipped this one.
If you could have any Sonic game that is not on Steam on it, what would you want?
Well, Sonic Adventure 2 is on Steam, and Sonic Heroes, actually, funnily enough.
I believe they already have a PC port.
It's a bad PC port, though. Anyway, last time we did a spin dash jump to the spring. This time we're going to go down here and get the intended thing, which was the air shoes, which you use to, well, do the light speed dash. Which takes you over here.
Eggman laser blaster.
Ah, yes, the spread shot. Thank you. I'm like, I know I didn't get it.
Seriously, I know where every last power-up is and where every last hidden power-up is.
Yeah, me too. Back behind these boxes.
And there is Eggman laser blaster.
Which allows you to have a spread shot, which is a very, very useful thing to have. Especially in what's coming out.
Especially in Cannon Score. Rouge's
treasure scope.
Treasure scope. Requirements for this one: you will need the iron boots and the Mystic Melody.
No, you will not need the Mystic Melody. You will just need the iron boots. It's the way I'm showing it off, because I don't have Rouge's Mystic Melody yet.
But still, you can get yourself an extra life in this room if you use the treasure scope.
Which is a very useful thing to know, because guess what?
Tails is laser blaster.
Yep. Unfortunately, Tails' laser blaster is located all the way at the end of the level.
Past the end of the level.
Like, there's the giant lock-on cursor again. See? We missed the enemy in the corner.
And there it is.
Oh, hi, more dudes. I actually forgot about those.
And you did, I remember that. Skyrail, Shadows, Ancient Light.
Honestly, I honestly don't feel like the Ancient Light is worth it. Most of the time, it feels more of a hindrance than a help.
I hate it. I don't like it. I hate the hell out of it.
But I'm doing 100% run, I gotta pick it up.
Fun fact though, those enemies do not spawn at all.
That's the only point of it. That's the only point of it ever, is that chain of enemies right there to make it feel like it's actually useful for something. Then I picked it. Okay, so we gotta go get this.
Knuckles' Mystic Melody.
Free Emerald!
Free Emerald! I'm so sorry.
Free Emerald number 2!
You complete the stage before you get the...
I will die of laughter if that happens, but it's not going to. It's over here.
It's probably...
You're joking.
Honestly,
you're joking. That's hilarious.
You know, I'm actually thinking that...
Okay, you know what? Let's just go finish the level.
It's too much. It's too hard not to. It's hard enough that getting 2 emeralds like right there.
I already have an A rank too, is the funny thing. I'm just doing this for the giggles. Don't die on me, Nox. Thank you. Grab a ring and let's go find that.
Right there.
Under a minute.
Under a minute. That's a definite A rank.
Perfect time bonus. Amazing.
The thing is that I always get an A rank on this mission. Every single time.
That wasn't supposed to happen, but that was dang funny.
Alright, next up we have... Oh, while we're here, let's get Eggman's Mystic Melody before we go into space.
We had a bit of a communication mix-up on this one, where we went for the wrong side of the starting platform, which you can see right here, I've sped out on the video, when in actuality, the Mystic Melody was over there on the left side of the start, not the right. As you can see, the relevant footage has been sped up, and we should be getting it right about now.
I remembered it. Nope. Yeah, okay, I guess you don't need the bazooka then. Don't you dare knock me off the edge. Base.
Tails' Mystic Melody,
Mystic Melody is down here. You'll need the bazooka.
Assuming you don't die. And screw the camera.
Seriously.
Lagoon.
I know it is. I don't think I got it because I haven't been back here since, well, yeah. I know where it is.
That's part 1. Oh, wait, try that one. Try that wall.
What wall? Oh, that one? That one right there that I... Okay, seriously. I don't think I remember that wall at all. Nice. There we go. There's the Mystic Melody.
It's
Where does this even go?
the sun. For the sunglasses, you will need...
Yeah, it's on your head. I don't believe we got this.
On your head. Turn around.
Never mind, we have them. We have to go back for this one because we missed it. Let's not miss it this time. Alright, it's right here. Remember when I hit the missile? It was right there the whole time. It gives Eggman additional health.
25% increase.
Alright, so... yeah. With that, that's the end of the bonus episode. I pick all the power-ups, and next time, because this video is running over 23 minutes already, we're gonna do the last story. Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2. In the last part, we went around and picked up all the power-ups that we hadn't picked up over the course of the story. In this part, we're gonna move on to the final story.
Hey guys, it's Nakozu, and I cannot see the screen.
Isn't the cannon fire?
Okay, much better. Also, I'm surprised why Eggman isn't even... I'm guessing he didn't know about his whole... about his grandfather's genocide plan.
What's that vibration? Hey, wait. Someone's coming.
Okay, I wanted to mention this in the last part, and I did not have time to. What's with the cleavage?
Is Rouge the Bat. That's sort of part of her shtick. I sometimes like to think she is part succubus.
I have to say that in Sonic Heroes, she is worse.
We know. That's her point.
She looks like a freaking whore.
You do realize I think that's half her point.
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. My calculations
That being said, this is a rather important cutscene.
will impact the Earth in 27 minutes.
Look at these human bottles.
All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet
Fucker.
To give you a taste of my revenge, once all the seven chaos emeralds are collected. Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Amy just conveniently talks over right then, as I'm pretty sure she just talked over the word fire. Like, one of the greatest scientific minds in the world, and my grandfather.
If he was such a great scientific mind, why is he trying to commit why is he trying to commit planetary genocide?
Because he went insane after they killed his daughter.
Wow,
The
he's
shuttle on the way over here was more dangerous than you could ever be.
Here, Rouge, I have a floppy disk. Okay, you want to see my real one? Hell no. Oh, God. Honestly, I never understood this little story that Rouge is reading.
If you played Shadow the Hedgehog, they actually flesh it out.
No, I just hate playing Shadow the Hedgehog in general.
I've 100%ed the game.
I had to go through the hell that was super hard mode.
Me too. I did expert mode. I did super hard mode. Uh-oh, the recording's doing a cutting thing again.
Oh, Lord. Ugh. Honestly, I have to say this about Eggman. Worst villain ever.
Actually, in this game, that one scene with Sonic is the crowning moment of his entire villain career, and the reason why they stated it in the first time we saw that cutscene. Because he does everything right.
If you wish, release and awaken it. If you wish to fill the world with destruction, so that's why you release
Wow.
Shadow
At
from
this
the
point,
veil.
I just...
Cutting is now highly reactive and explosive. Hot air to the gas.
If the company collides with Earth, it will shatter to pieces like my grandfather.
That mad scientist.
That to be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now.
Okay, this is
By the
what
way, hold on. This is what I love about this. Eggman gets a line that he has no business saying, in my opinion.
But how?
That's it. There is a way to stop the
I have to say
You
something.
have to use your emerald. You're the
This
one who told me that
is
the master
bullshit! Why is his emerald, why is the Master Emerald the size of a Chaos Emerald? I am calling bullshit.
It's well, even in the cutscene where he puts it back together, it's still smaller than it was in Sonic Adventure 1.
It was ginormous, bigger than he was.
I agree.
How did he fit that goddamn emerald into his pocket?
I want to know that too. Oh, by the way, coming up, the line Eggman has no business saying. Isn't it supposed to be making beeping noises?
Yes,
It's
beeping
not.
noises.
Yeah, well, it's not making beeping noises. Hey.
I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Let's get to work! Eggman has no business saying that line.
He does not. And here is the biggest trend I have been waiting for this entire frickin' Let's Play. This is literally Anyway, this is either the best level or the worst level. I have to consider this as the worst level ever. Seriously, you have to do two mech sections, two with two treasure hunting sections.
They aren't really treasure hunting sections, though, so.
But still, playing Rouge or Knuckles as if they were regular characters, it just pisses me off. I can handle Tails' section here, but the next one is this terrible.
By the way, that was a glitch I pulled off right there. If you jump and press the A button again in midair, you can gain more height off your hover and thus be able to make larger jumps than you should be able to, avoiding all that platforming completely.
Okay, I believe you told me about this section for Eggman.
Sorry, yes?
I believe you told me to not ever get the checkpoint, because if you die as Eggman, your points are wasted.
What I said is that if you ever get a lamppost checkpoint in this game, as you know from trying any other stage, getting a lamppost checkpoint means that when you die, your points get reset to 0. There are checkpoints at the beginning of each character's segment, special checkpoints that will keep your score even if you die. As a result, I consider that checkpoint a trap if you want to try for the A rank, don't grab it.
Also, this part right here,
I got the worst setup there.
I always... Now, those little things that he keeps hitting, those are a saving grace. They will literally freeze the timer, making it
time itself.
It freezes the timer, so this way it's easier to go for an A rank.
Yep. However, it's also usable in a glitch, which I'm going to show off, which I think is just the granddaddy of every glitch in this game. I love it. That much, actually. There's that lamppost checkpoint I talked about, which, again, avoid the hell out of.
Also, if you're trying to get if you're like trying to get something here, I actually found out that you gotta do Mystic Melody at one point during Tails' run, and then do it again during Eggman's run, because
there actually isn't a Mystic Melody during Tails' run. There's one during Eggman, one during Rouge, one during Knuckles, and one during... And yeah, there's no Tails Mystic Melody. I've looked everywhere for it. It doesn't exist. What you're actually supposed to do, supposedly, is stop the clock in the previous room, using that switch over the door, and then jump on the platform. What I usually do is jump from the rail, because that gives me enough height to make the jump.
Honestly, Tails' section, it was horrible.
In the dome, to drain the liquid out of the door to get up yours, game. Ah! I didn't even mean to hit that. That just happened. The window is kind of small.
The window of frickin' time you have to get that is incredibly horrible.
I agree. That's one of my main gripes this level. Alright, hit the switch here. That's under the robot. Hurry! Throw the switch and drain the liquid!
You know, I think your Eggman is on par.
Thank you. Ow! Believe it or not, it's actually possible to make that in one solid run.
That being said, what do you think of my shadow?
It's good. I like it.
Alright. Sometimes I think what they're doing is kind of counterproductive.
They're draining the liquid out of the core, which is where Sonic goes.
Alright.
That's what they're supposed to. Alright, now. This is tricky to pull off.
I see what you're gonna do. You're gonna clip through the wall, and then make it to the finals, and then
just skip all of this bullshit. And now just follow it out. Just skip all of that.
That actually saved a lot of time. Please tell me you got a way to skip Sonic's.
Well, sort of. You'll see. Now, here's the thing about these switches. They don't start the timer moving again until they're back on their base. What? This is actually relevant. Also, excuse me. You. I have a way to render Sonic's non-issue. Yes, I do have one of those. Also, magic hands. Up yours. Now, for this, I'm going to want to clear you out of the way. Now, let me explain. As you can see, the switch doesn't actually start time moving again until it's back on its base, right?
Alright.
Now, the Dreamcast version has some pretty crappy draw distance. So if you unload the switch before it gets back on its base, yeah, time never resumes.
So you can permanently make it so that the time is frozen.
Yep, also, I'm going to jump here. Or go through it quickly. I need to go through that fast. If I don't, Sonic can actually drown there.
Whoa,
Because that particular area with the slide, if you don't go at it fast, Sonic completely stops, and he's actually underwater, and he can drown. You can't get him out of that, too, once he's there. But yeah, at this point, the stage is over. It's just and I just get to walk to the end.
In other words, it's a victory lap.
Pretty much.
Victory!
I mean, the slide in general is a victory lap. Oh, fun fact for you. I'm not going to do it, but... Actually, I might if I don't get enough speed up. Because you can miss the goal ring. You can miss the goal ring and die.
That's why the slide's there.
Yep.
But A rank.
Nope.
C rank.
I wasn't actually trying to destroy things, you realize.
Right.
I wasn't going for combos in the earlier parts of the stage, that's why I'm not getting an A rank.
Do that later. Oh, jeez. This is like the worst part of it.
Hi, Big!
She didn't even notice him.
You realize that's an Easter egg that happens if you press A, right?
No, I thought that was an Easter egg that just randomly happens.
Nope. If you press A during certain cutscenes, Big shows up during them.
You know, you should just have an ID card that says
I'm an
hello,
idiot.
Hello, my name is Amy, and I'm a certified stalker. And seriously, I think she would pass to be in a frickin' certified stalker. She's already got the part down.
Yeah, you know what? In that case, she could register right next to Tharja from Fire Emblem Awakening, please.
Jeez, what other stalkers do we know of in video games? Nintendo mostly.
Bowser.
No, he's more of a lane villain than a stalker.
Anyway, this is when his altered memories are restored to normal.
No, it's just because he kept it. He kept ignoring it.
No, Gerald messed with his memory. He kept this part out.
Also, that model can go right into a frickin' pit of hell.
It's so bad.
Ugh. Jeez, for a second I think my stomach turned by seeing that.
That model is so bad.
I
I saw someone retexture it to look like Ivanka Trump, and somehow it looks better.
Oh God. Oh wow. Wait. Okay, I gotta call bullshit on this one. How would Gerald Robotnik know what the Master Emerald Shrine looked like if he's never been there?
Here's the real question. Why is it in Sonic 3 there's a mirror on the wall depicting what appears to be Sonic's fight with Perfect Chaos?
You know, that actually gives me an idea. Next up, Sonic 3 Complete. I have tried.
I actually know what that is, so...
I
actually know what that is.
I've
Hi.
tried. Hello.
If it isn't my least favorite boss in the game...
It is worse. Actually, it's a tiny bit more bearable in the 3DS version of Sonic Generations, but here...
A tiny bit? It's a hell of a lot more bearable there. Ugh.
I hate this boss with all of my life.
I hate this with all of my 99 lives I lost to it at one point. Ugh.
Everybody meet the
The
troll,
Bio Lizard.
or as I like to call it, the Troll Lizard.
Or as I like to call it, the Bio Bitch. Ugh. Speedrunners, apparently, have mastered a thing where they can just homing attack up the body if they're mashing A fast enough. I can't mash A that fast, so we're stuck fighting this thing the normal way.
So, you wanna explain how to beat this boss step by step?
Yeah, step one, just dodge its chomping head and, oh god, don't fall.
There are three phases to this boss. The first couple of hits will require that you just stay out of the way.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
After the first hit...
Also, hitboxes. Also, hitboxes.
Right. After the first hit, if they are on the
Starts doing this.
if they are on the ground, then jump over it. If they are above, somersault, or in the 3DS or in Sonic Generations case, frickin' do a dash. But once he starts gasping for air, just grind on on that little rail there.
The one which is kindly glowing to let you know you can.
And then hit the life support system. It's that easy. After about one more hit, I believe, he changes his tactics.
He changes tactics, and first you have to go, and then you have to deal with homing attacking off those.
Yeah, base 2. We'll get to that in a second.
Yep, I was recently doing a boss rush, actually. I was recently doing an all boss rush, and at the end, the final boss, I'm not going to go to spoil the territory here, but I'm just going to say, it actually completely blocked me from the weak spot at one point. Stupid RNG.
Alright, this part I never knew what to do with back when I first started this fight.
Well, first you gotta do this again, so.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
He does 2 rounds
6,
that,
7, 8, and here it goes.
I never known that you can use homing attack against those little pink bubbles.
Oh god, no. I've been intercepted there in the past. It stinks.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want to do that in the minimum number of bounces, because the more it takes, the less likely it is you'll make contact successfully.
Fuck.
Of course, it's the last hit that's the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and roar. There we go.
Hardcore,
One more
hardcore.
round. And up next, it's time for the bullet hell!
I hate this part.
Me too. First hit, you lose your ring. Second hit, you die.
You have to find a perfect path through there. If you die on that part, you have to start the boss all over. Anyway, that was the Bio Shredder.
I hate that boss.
I find this one to be a lot.
This one's fun.
Also, tons of people kept. Back then, when this was first out,
Also, now it's a lot slightly larger than a Chaos Symbol, but still not as large as it was in the previous cutscene. And now it's as large as he is.
I still call that bullshit. Literal bullshit. Also, how did Knuckles know that? Oh, wait.
The Chaos Emerald.
That was a chant passed down by the Guardians of the Master Emerald.
Okay.
To call. That's the one thing in this game that makes sense.
I'm guessing the only people that know that thing now is Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails.
Yep.
Also,
Why is it that E102 Gamma gets most of the story in Sonic Adventure 1? Also, hilariously mistranslated line. That line actually is supposed to say that was Chaos Control.
Still on a crash course to Earth.
also I have a very inappropriate line I gotta say, but that will be when the boss comes up. But still, I want to bring up something that I was gonna say before. People kept mistaking Shadow's super form as Hyper Shadow.
That's what I've been calling it.
There's no Super Emeralds in this game. How the hell can you confuse that?
I think it's more along the lines of just people don't want to call it Super Sonic and Super Shadow. It sounds stupid.
I think it sounds a lot more easier to say.
I think people just managed to forget that the Super Emeralds existed. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Especially since the Super Emeralds look like the Chaos Emeralds in this game.
But larger.
Yeah, fair enough. They're all the size of the Master Emerald. Or at least the Master Emerald is, as Knuckles had it in his hand about 20 seconds ago.
Also, best boss battle ever.
I wish I could say the same, but... Oh, definitely best in this game, that's for sure.
Also, I think this will be age restricted if I ever say this, but it looks like the frickin' Eclipse Cannon is up
No.
to things. Oh, knock it off. It looks like butt sacks.
You realize I'm muting that, right?
The arc is up its ass. I'm sorry for saying that.
Why is this game rated A for everyone again? Also, laser.
It is.
Just look at the bio lizard, incidentally. The faster you do it, the better off you are. Because if you get hit just once, your odds of successfully making the hit become a lot smaller.
Also,
those two lasers, they crisscrossed in front of the weak point at one point before. They just did it again.
Also,
oh, come on! Let me have the weak point! Thank you.
Also, what they said about the time limit, it is true. If you do not complete this in about 5 minutes, then you lose. And
yep, but most of it, I didn't know that at the time because I didn't know you could go past it to keep your rings. I always died at my ring. I always just died.
Also, you can either complete this last hit as Shadow or Sonic. It is up to you.
I'm just doing it with whatever I can. Oh, I got a nice run there.
Lucky you. Oh my. And that was the inappropriate boss. Feel free to comment.
I must destroy all the evil.
Well, since you're already going there, it looks even more like a phallus after you kill it.
It looks like a phallic object if you think about it. Also,
Let's get it through.
Also, yeah.
I'm begging you.
Maria.
Give it another chance. Can you help me?
Now, Shadow! Chaos Control! Also, this doesn't make sense. Why is he die? Why did he die? Well, I know he didn't die, but still.
I personally think he just got hit. Personally, I think the Chaos Control just overwhelmed him.
That or something else. Also,
Also, how did they get that picture?
No, I honestly hate this CGI animation. This
It's
is
so bad.
It is terrible. I think
That kid's got the worst model in the game.
Kingdom Hearts 2 did a better job at CGI animation.
Sonic Adventure 1 did a better job at CGI animation.
Basically, I don't know. Now that we're at the end of this, what are your thoughts on the entire game as a whole?
This isn't a good place to give them, because the true end of this would be at 100% mark. Because as far as the story goes, the story and most of the levels I find it okay. I like the story, I like the levels, except Mad Space, that one can go die in a fire, and Security Hall because RNG, but yeah.
Honestly, I wish they'd given Shadow and Sonic some more levels. I find their gameplay to be the most enjoyable out of them all. I think they just flushed it out a bit too much with the with the treasure hunt stages.
Oh, by the way, cheesy line. I had to side that one. I had to silence you for that because that's so bad. Eggman's talking about how he idolizes grandpa wants to be Evan Taylor. I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
I honestly think Eggman lost a few points on his bad guy card for that.
That was Tails' cheesy line.
But seriously, Eggman, he's not in this game. He's not a villain. He's more of an anti-hero.
No, Shadow's the anti-hero.
Yeah, but Eggman acts the anti-hero in this game. I kid you not.
Incidentally, if you ever start the story at and listen to Amy's lines before Canon's core, you hear one of the most idiotic statements I've ever heard.
And right here, why does he say that? Why does Sonic say "Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog"? That is the most stupidest line I've ever heard.
I think it's just supposed to be in respect for Maria or something. But the problem is, he would never have known out. He would never found out about that. So it's a big gaping plot hole either way.
I'm gonna say this one time: Sonic, he is Goku. Shadow, Vegeta. There. End of story.
Just a reminder, there were originally 6 Chaos Emeralds. They changed it to 7 because of, you guessed it,
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Oh, good. Now that the cutscene's over, we get more credits and live and learn.
Which is one of my most favorite tracks from Crush 40.
I agree with you there.
I have to say, I kind of consider the video game soundtracks to be better than actual music. I kid you not there. I love listening to these songs.
You should see my Google Play Music library.
Also,
What do we got there? The entire Toho soundtracks, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I only have to say one thing. Never Turn Back.
Yeah, not one of my favorites.
It is one of my favorites because it captures Shadow in a totally awesome way.
All hail Shadow, though.
Yes. Literally, I think Jesus came back to life in the form of Shadow.
And then tried to destroy the entire planet.
I guess that's a way of calling it the second coming. Also, this is the best. This is the best.
This is our 10th anniversary of the Sonic series. This is what we got for that. And what do we get for the 20th?
No. Well, actually, the 15th anniversary we got.
Oh yeah, 15th we got that.
We got Sonic 06. We got Sonic Genesis.
Yup.
Also,
Is it too much bother to put a comma in there? That's Ghostbusters, stupid.
also, best image ever.
Alright. So, yeah, thank you everybody for watching, I guess. And, oh boy, the all-time attack is now available. Who wants to go for the hero, dark, and the final bosses all in a row?
That'll be for...
This idiot. I've done it already multiple times. Before we go, I may as well leave off with some random nonsense, so, let's go back to where it all started and do the 100-ring mission of City Escape to get that ball rolling.
Also,
On a good run of this, I can usually have this done by the time we reach the overhead. By the time we reach the overpass.
Right.
I'm not having a good run of this, clearly.
Also, let us know in the comments down below what you want us to do next. Do you want us to do super...
This isn't the end of the project, I told you that.
I know, but still.
But yeah, it'll probably be the end of your involvement, unless you want to stick around and watch me do all the other missions.
Might as well.
Okay, well, if you say so. Yes, I know there's rings back there. Is it worth it? Not really. There's plenty of ring boxes coming up anyway.
Right, but still, what do you want us to do for the next project when it comes up? Super Dimension, Neptune versus Sega Hard Girls, or Link's Awakening?
I've had times where if I'm really good at the game, I can actually, right there, I'll have got 20 rings off the... Oh, I love that camera angle! I love finishing it right there. That's actually a perfect metaphor for Sonic right there. Now, if they just flip off into the sunset. And with that, I bid you farewell to the video, because this video has gone on for a half hour. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Yep.